G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Now it's been a while, and first up I'd like to apologise for the lack of videos that have been coming out over the past 3 weeks. My schedule has just been crazy and I couldn't even upload on the Friday like I said I would, so I apologise about that, but we are back into the swing of things and we will be making videos for Mondays and Fridays from now on, so keep an eye out. Should be coming out pretty consistently. Okay, I started the intro in the wrong place there, so let's go and sleep and then we'll head back into it. All right, so a fair bit has happened in the last 3 weeks. I was able to continue streaming. I just didn't have enough time for editing, so that's why the episodes haven't been going up. But the Nether is pretty much done. I've left a couple of projects, like 1.5 for YouTube, just to finish everything off in the Nether. But we are going to start moving towards the next overworld build. And as you can see, we've started a nice little pathway coming out of the city and moving towards this area up here. It's going to change up this way and head all the way out to our new build spot, which is pretty exciting. We're back in the overworld, baby. We are back. So the path is going to continue all the way out to here, where you can see I've already started my new starter base. And what is going to be happening out here is that we're going to be building an inn, a big inn. It's going to be quite large. It's probably the largest in this world. And then underneath that inn will be the Thieves Guild. So that's going to be a pretty cool project that we're going to be starting, well, right now anyway. First off, we've got to do a little bit of terraforming and extend that path all the way out. So I'm going to jump into Replay Mod and do a quick time lapse of this. Hopefully we can get the path all the way out here and start terraforming this up to look absolutely amazing. And then we'll be ready for the next episode to finish off the Nether and also start this big project. It's going to be massive. It's going to be good, guys. It's going to be absolutely amazing. All right, let's roll that time lapse and see if we can get it all done. So as you can see, the path has come up quite nicely. I still need to put some steps in here and there. We've added some coarse dirt around the place to make it look a little bit more pathy, but it has come up really well. So my thought for this is, because we've got the dark oak forest, what we're going to do is branch out this way, maybe a little bit more out that way, and build up a nice little enchanted forest village kind of thing with some mushroom houses and some nice tree houses. I think that would look really cool, but that's definitely for after this build anyway. The other thing that we got done is this nice little nether portal. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how the nether portals fit into this world. I'm not 100% on how that's gonna happen, whether it is an accepted part of the general transportation or not. We'll just have to see. We'll figure it out as we go along. Now, we haven't done a lot of lore stuff on this channel, but that's going to be changing very soon. I kind of let it slip because I wasn't sure whether I wanted to include it in the videos, but now I know 100% I do. So there's going to be a video out explaining the lore of this D&D world. And one part of it is that Orin, the evil god, came back after losing to the good god. And that's why all these portals and all of our broken portals around the place are here. So I'm not sure whether we're going to make it so that the overworld guys use it as well, which is why this build would be here, or whether we're going to make it so that they have just sort of started using the ones that have popped up, in which case we'll change that to almost like a ruin, I think, like an almost nether build ruin. I think that could be pretty cool. We'll see how that eventuates. Anyway, it's It hasn't been the best start back to the YouTube videos. We've had a couple of problems with the replay mod not loading worlds once we've done the build. So we had two things that were built that just didn't come through on the replay mod. One of them had a pure blue sky and the other one was just nothing really. It was missing majority of the blocks, so that was very unfortunate. So we'll have a look at those two builds and then we'll get on to the next part of the episode. The first build is this new house. So originally that was going to be the starter base and I quite liked it, but this one is much bigger. We tried to use some different block palettes throughout the build from that. So this whole area is going to be an amalgamation of different build styles. They're going to be similar to that style of roof. And we've got that going on over here, but the blocks itself is going to be much, much different. It's almost done. All we've got to do is put in the floor and decorate the place. It's a little bit mismatched inside. So like this sticking out and this part here, but we'll deal with that. We'll figure that out very soon. So now I'm thinking, because this is much bigger, we might actually use this as our starter base. And that can just be another house that we've got on the build list. We'll see how that goes. The other thing we did was coming over here. This is going to be the spot for the inn. So underneath it is going to be the Thieves Guild, as I said before, and we've cleared this out. So we've started making the general plan for what it's actually going to be. There's still a lot to do in here. We've got to take all the roofs up to that level. So as you can see, some of them are a little bit claustrophobic, and we've got to add another floor underneath this one. So that's going to take a little bit of time as well. It's quite large, in my opinion. It's going to be quite large anyway. And oh yeah, we found this nice little open cavern thing. There's some caves behind it, but that's not a big problem. So we'll utilize this as well, sort of a natural formation. So that's everything that we missed. So over the next few episodes, once we've finished off and ticked off the nether, what we are going to be doing is putting maybe another 4 houses here. So maybe one there, and one here maybe. And then we'll build out the road, because the road needs to, we kind of need to clip it back a little bit to about, I don't know, here, and bring it into cobblestone and stone and make it like a nice almost town road. It is only a settlement. And then we're going to put some trading carts around the place and build up the inn and also put some decorations around everywhere. So I'm pretty excited for this build. It should look really cool. But for now, guys, we're going to head over to the nether in a sort of cinematic style thing. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of the things that we have finished in there. It's going to be a voiceover, so I'm not going to be directly talking over live gameplay. But we'll have a really nice look in there, and I'll explain sort of some of the things that have happened. So let's jump into that. So this is the finished nether highway. Look, I'm really happy with it. We still need to put some obsidian up the top there, but it reaches out to the ocean monument area, which is awesome. And we've added a couple of extra outputs to it as well. There was a couple of other things we did in the nether, which was just touch up a couple of things, make them a little bit larger, which was nice. And we also finished off the sort of pillars that went around the Eye of Orin. Apart from that, there wasn't actually that much done, I realized once I started making this cinematic. In the overworld, we fixed up the top of the wall around the city, and it came up pretty nice. There's a couple of extra details I want to do. We ended up continuing the landscaping of the waterfall and also landscaping the area next to the farms, which turned out really, really nice. I'm hoping that we can come back in and build a ruin around the farm area. I think that would be really cool. Apart from that, we've just been maintaining the city, doing little things here and there. So realistically, there wasn't that much missed on YouTube. I was kind of just having fun on Twitch and making sure that we didn't do too much content that couldn't be included on YouTube. But guys, that's going to be it for now. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Like I said, things should be back to normal. So thank you for checking back in, and thank you for being patient. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Back to normal uploads. All right, bye for now.